she does projects. She does stuff, and she's out there with a shovel and digging and doing, and then she cut this big bush we had, and we didn't realize that it was about 12, 14 feet. There's a bird's nest in it, and there were 3 eggs. And we have a hawk that lives in our backyard. He lives there. We have this huge tree, and he lives in that tree. And as soon as the hawk saw that the eggs were exposed, he dove, and he went for them. Of course, Bernadette's crying because she feels like, she's a murderer. And they were mockingbird eggs, I guess, and I don't know anything about mockingbirds, but the mom and the dad gave that hawk a run for his money. I mean, little mockingbirds, a big hawk, they beat the snot out of them. If you want to, we watched from the window, it was right, they went for it. It was like MMA. And then after the hawk flew away, it was not unattended. It's still not unattended. Either the mother watches while the father's away, or the father watches, but it's never unattended. And God spoke to me and said, if a mockingbird would fight off a hawk for her little babies, how much more would God fight off the enemy for his babies? You could see God in everything. The challenge is to see it. Do you know how many times there's bushes ablaze that we walk by and we don't even see it? Because we're so busy conforming to our schedule. We have places to go, things to do, people to see. So much wasted time. Listen to me. So much of you are wasting time on the internet. You're wasting time. And when you try to research something, why do you have to go to 160 websites? Do you have to know everything about it? The other thing that struck me was those babies are in the shell. There's nothing they can do. They're totally dependent. Would you please see yourself as totally dependent? Would you stop leaning on your own abilities and your own strengths? Because the more you lean on your own ability, the less God will be intimate with you. This is the way my Father works. You follow? To the level of your impotence will be the level of his omnipotence. The weaker you are, the stronger he will be in your life. But here's the kicker. You can't fake your weakness. You can't give God lip service. You can't go, I'm dependent on you, and you have everything taken care of in your life. You can't say I'm weak when you know deep down you're a strong man. You're confident. And if you want to get closer to God, don't worry about it. He's going to break you down till you become weak. You'll become a weak fool. And in your weakness, he will be strong. And in your foolishness, he will be wise. And it will be the greatest thing that ever happened to your soul. I can't make you do that, but I'm telling you, if you are pressing in, and some of you are, maybe all of you are, I don't know. But if you are truly pressing into God, it's not going to be pretty until the end. And then it's going to be beautiful. He's transforming you into the image of Yeshua if you'll allow him. If you'll admit that you don't know so much, if you'll stop talking and start listening, if you'll allow whatever circumstances he throws your way, that's what it takes. Just like a sculptor just bangs away at the rock, but then when it's all done, it's beautiful. There's something beautiful inside that God's getting out. Let him do his work. You can trust him. If we can trust a mockingbird to take care of her babies, how much more can you trust the creator and the sustainer of the universe to take care of his babies?